Hi, my name is Brittany, and I'm a full-time college student. Lately, I've noticed an epidemic claiming the social lives of many friends and classmates, specifically with my two sweet mates, Brittany and Tiffany, who live next door. Intrigued, I decided to investigate further, but what I didn't realize was just how serious this problem is. This is their story, as FarmVille addicts.
Let's see, how did I get addicted to FarmVille? Funny story, actually. All summer I kept getting gift requests. Finally one day I was like, okay, I'm just going to accept this one tree, it's not going to do anything. I accept it. I get a farm. There are 6 plots of land. I harvest the crops. I replant. Now I have 431 plots. But I guess you could say it's a big part of my life.
I'm Tiffany. I'm Brittany's roommate. My experience with Brittany in FarmVille. Well, I remember when I first moved in and I would just randomly see like this little screen up on her computer and I'm like, what's that? And she's like, oh, that's my farm. And she was always on it for like the first 2 weeks I knew her. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to check out what this FarmVille is. And I did. But she's still way more addicted than I am.
Plow, plant, harvest.
Repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Yes. It's just so much fun to play. I don't really know what's so appealing about this game. It's just something about, I don't think it's so much appealing as it is that you have all these crops that you grow, and because you have to come back and harvest them or they're going to die, that's what I think starts the addiction, because you have to come back and you have to harvest them. But then there's the kind of excitement about getting to unlock different crops and then adopting animals and stuff. That's kind of fun. See, like right now it's roses, like fire and ice roses, yellow roses, and white roses, and then you have all these crops. This is already unlocked for you. Honestly, I can say I've learned a lot about what things are fruits and what are vegetables from this game, because I didn't know a tomato was a fruit. I'll plant something, but normally to go from harvest to plow to plant, it takes about an hour. And then you go away and you come back and you harvest. And so I don't know how many hours I'd say I devote to it.
Many, obviously.
Yes, many. Many is a good number.
She'll sit there and watch them grow. Her crops grow.
I've actually found that it's great stress relief. Like, when I'm really angry about something, I can go, like, plow my land and plant the crops, and I'm suddenly not as angry about it.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it takes quite an hour to harvest, plow, and plant, but she'll sit there and watch them for an hour, waiting for them to grow.
It's not like I'm actually going through and spending more time on my farm than, like, going and, like, eating. I go to class, I sleep. I do my homework. It's not like
She showers every once in a while.
And it's not like it's not like I'm like, oh, well, I can't go out now because I have my farm.
At this point, I'm afraid FarmVille's going to keep her from doing what is necessary in her life, like eating and showering, because sometimes she'll be like, oh, I'm farming. I don't feel like showering. I'm going to farm. I have crops to take care of.
It's not like I say, oh, I can't go to class because my crops are going to be ready. Because that would be the sign that I really do need an intervention. And I am not to that point. I still function. People talk to me, so I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't talk to you right now. I'm farming.
But see, that's just it. Are Brittany and Tiffany really functioning? This is their room, unkept and totally out of control. Their room is getting dirtier and messier every day. And as their sweet mate, it worries me to see them secluding themselves more and more as the year progresses. Many of their friends are convinced that FarmVille is consuming both of their lives. In fact, earlier in the year, they were fairly visible around campus. But now, both girls hide away in their room, often even forgoing showers, meals, classes, and sleep.
There's one thing about FarmVille that seems to have really taken over. Every time I go to class, I'm like, oh, my crops will be ready as soon as I get back. I have to harvest them. There's no, oh, I have to go do this. It's, I have to harvest my crops. My friends will ask me to go to lunch with them. I can't. My crops are going to be ready for harvest. I have to do it. There's nothing about it. You just have to harvest your crops when they are ready.
While Brittany admits that FarmVille is becoming increasingly problematic in her life, Tiffany insists she is not at all addicted to the game. The two of them seem to differ on this opinion.
I will prove that I'm not addicted.
I want to see you go 3 days without doing anything.
Okay, my crops will wither, but whatever. And that's gonna bother you more than it's gonna bother me.
Yeah, it's gonna freak me out. I can't handle withered crops.
Why? But you're convinced I'm addicted, but I'm not addicted. I can leave that and let them wither, and it won't bother me.
Yes, it will.
It won't bother me. Find them for 3 days. I will go without even looking at my farm.
It shouldn't be my farm. I would take care.
I will give you my code, and you can go on to my FarmVille, and you can take care of it, so you won't freak out about my crops withering because I don't care.
Yay! Thank you. I really don't.
You are addicted. I'm not. You are. No, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Here, just give me the information. I'll take care of it.
You might say she's addicted to FarmVille. I would definitely say that.
Brittany and Tiffany aren't alone. Since FarmVille's launch in summer 2009, it has become the most popular game application on Facebook. As of February 2010, it has over 78 million active users, as well as millions of fans all over the world. And while games are fun and offer a release from stress, in the end, Brittany says it best herself.
FarmVille will definitely ruin your social life. There's no doubt about it.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to.
Actually, can we hold on to that thought, please? And my crops are ready in 3, 2, 1. I have to go.